Hey, are you ready to start using myON? All you need is your login information from your teacher, and you can have access to thousands of digital texts. myON has so many books you'll want to read: adventure, romance, horror, weird facts, mysteries, animals, humor, graphic novels, and much, much more. You can read on myON from any device that connects to the internet. You can use your smartphone, laptop, desktops, tablets, and even different gaming consoles. If the device can connect to a web browser, you can read a book on myON. If you want to read books offline, myON even has apps for specific tablets. The app lets you download books for offline reading. The first time you log into myON, you'll be asked to choose what kind of books interest you and what language you prefer to read in. Click on Most Interest for topics that you really like to read, and Least Interest for topics you're not interested in. Once you're done, click the Save button. This will take you to the Lexile placement test. In order to grow as a reader, you need to know what your current reading level is. So you want to take your time and do your best on this test. When you finish, you can see your Lexile level. You can use this number to help you find just the right books. I'll show you more about that in a minute. Every student that uses myON gets their own personalized dashboard. Here you can find how much time you spent reading, the last book you opened, projects assigned by your teacher, and even a few recommended books. When you find a book you want to read, just hover over the title and click the green Read button. If you want to view even more books, you could check out the myON library. It is divided into 4 sections. First is the recommended books. Here you will find books that are based on your interests, your grade, and your current reading level. You could check out the newly released books and also use the drop-down to find books related to a specific theme. myON also gives you the option to browse through a selection by category. In the Browse tab, you'll be able to visually search through the thousands of books that are available to you in myON. Just click on any topic to see the books in that section. Today, I'm looking for books about space travel. It just takes me a few clicks and I'm able to find all the Earth and space science books available to me in myON. I can even sort books by category: fiction, non-fiction, and graphic novels, which are my personal favorite. Sometimes you'll find a book you'll want to save for later. With the My List feature, you can do just that. So when you hover over a title you like, just click on the heart button. That adds the book to My List. Just like a personal bookshelf, you can organize your favorite books by using myON's bundle feature. You can watch our bundles video if you want to learn more about this feature. Finally, if you still can't find the books you want, you can always use the advanced search feature. For example, if I want to read books about music, I can just type that word into the search and click the magnifying glass. Now all the books related to music will appear in your search results. Sometimes you have to use multiple search words to find all the books you need. If you get too many books, you may want to use filters. Remember that reading test you took previously? You can adjust your search results to be based on your reading level and click the magnifying glass again. See? Now there are just books at my reading level. You can also search by grade level. You can even search for books in other languages. Look, here's some Spanish books in my grade level. Wow, I always wanted to read this. myON offers users the option to switch the interface language. If your school has turned this feature on, you can click the 3 lines in the bottom right of your screen and pick the language you prefer. For example, if I click Español, all the buttons and text on the page will be in Spanish. Remember, if you open a book that's written in English, the book will display in English. Only the controls on the book player will be in Spanish. Most of the time, you will pick up books just to read for fun. But sometimes your teacher will assign specific books to you using projects. In the Projects tab, you can see any projects that were assigned to you. A project might include books to read, or it might have tasks to complete. For example, I have to finish this graphic organizer and complete a writing activity. Whether you choose a book yourself or select one from your teacher's list, myON will track how many pages you read and how much time you spent reading. Studies show that there's a direct correlation to reading time and reading comprehension. myON cares that readers spend quality time reading a book. Books are counted as complete only if you read all the pages and spend enough time reading. Once you have finished reading a book, just click the button that says, I have finished this book. This will take you to the ratings and review page. You can rate titles by clicking on the stars. You can also write a short book review if you want. Tell why you liked or didn't like a book. If your teacher approves your review, it will be shared anonymously to other readers in your school. After you save your review, myON will take you into a short book quiz. There are 5 multiple choice questions to see how well you understood the book you just finished reading. When you submit the quiz, you can see how well you did. If you don't like your score, you can reread the book and take a new quiz with different questions. Every few weeks, myON will ask you to take a benchmark test. This is different from the quiz because the questions aren't about the book you read, but just to see how much you are growing as a reader. The benchmarks test is a lot shorter than the first placement test you took, but even so, you should take your time and do your best. These ongoing benchmarks will follow you throughout your time in school so that myON can give you your most up-to-date reading level. When you finish your test, you can look for new books. Check out the bonus avatar that you unlocked. Or look at your new reading level on your dashboard. If you want to see how much you've improved, you can click on your name at the top right corner and select the Lexile button. There you will see a chart showing you how much you've grown as a reader. Even if you don't do too well in your first benchmark, don't sweat it. Lexile benchmarks are ongoing assessments that will automatically appear on your screen once every 2 weeks if you've spent at least 3 hours reading or have finished 5 books. The more you read, the more chances you have to improve. If you want to even get more detailed information about your reading, you can check out your reading profile report. This is a printable report that shows you the last 6 books you read and details about your reading habits. myON gives you the freedom to read and engage with books from anywhere at any time. I hope you learned a lot about using myON in this video and are excited to start reading. How will you use myON today? Thanks for watching.